watching this, but right now it is a little after 3 o'clock, and we are rolling because today just so happens to be the day gun season opens here in Alabama. Well, it opens for like 95% of the state. Zones A, B, C. I think it's zones A, B, and C open today, November 23rd, for gun season. Last weekend was youth season, again, for like 95% of the state. Zones D and E, which Zone D is basically pretty much like Bankhead National Forest over in that area. And then Zone E is down really, it's pretty much a couple of small pockets in the southeastern part of the state. Those actually opened up for gun season like a couple of weeks ago. So they've been open for gun season for a couple of weeks now. But 95% of the state, it opens today. So pretty big deal. And I'm actually going to Zone D today. So I'm actually going to a place that's been open for a couple of weeks now. But I'm going hunting with my brother, which is something I really enjoy doing. I always love getting to go hunting with him. So we're going to head out there, see if we can't stumble upon a absolute bankhead giant and kill a big buck today. So we'll see. But first things first, I got to stop and get gas. Already got me a cup of coffee, so just gotta stop, fill up gas, head that way. It's about an hour and a half drive to, oh, there's a couple of deer right there. Right there, you probably didn't see them, but my amazing filming skills, but there was 3 right there by the road, so they're on the hoof, boys. Let's get after them. Got to put a little air in the tire too, and let's roll on. So it's about an hour and a half drive to get to his house, and then from there I'll ride with him into the spot we want to go check out. So just going to hunt from the ground today. I brought my tree seat, and I brought the 270 Winchester, Tika T3X 270 Winchester. Loaded up some of those McGuire ballistics, 128 grain copper rose bullet. Now these are the non-hollow point hunting bullets that they sell. So they've got, of course, the hollow point version, the non-hollow point version, which is just the standard copper rose hunting bullet. And then they also have a couple of match style bullets that you can buy in a couple of different calibers. So go check those guys out, McGuireballistics.com, if you're interested in a monolithic, an absolute Thor's hammer monolithic hunting bullet. I've got a few videos on the channel now of animals that have died at the hands of those guys. Man, they are just devastating. So, alright, get up here to this Circle K and grab some gas. We'll hit the road. Alright, so you can't see him, but he's right there. It's the Snared Life. And we are heading into the woods. You ready to kill something?
Always ready.
Always ready for something to die. So, heading in now. It is 4:48. So we're gonna slip in there and get set up, and then hopefully something messes up and walks out this morning. So between the two of us, hopefully we stand a pretty good chance to get a big buck on the ground. But I'll keep you guys updated as we roll on. So y'all stay tuned. All right, guys. Talk about a morning, son. So I was sitting somewhere right up there watching. I was on kind of a ridge, a little finger ridge. And my brother, he's the one that's done all this scouting and stuff, and he's got trail cams hung up in here. And he's like, hey, these bucks are crossing right here at the end of this finger ridge, because right before, or basically once you get toward the end of the ridge, it gets real thick, and they're crossing right on that transition line basically. coming through, so he set me up right up there. I was sitting in my tree seat. Sure enough, here come a buck right towards me. And there he is, son. Let's go! Let's go! Look at that. I'm talking about a sure enough public land. Good body. 6 point. Look at that. Let's go, son. Woo. What? 270. Oh. Let's see. So that's the exit. I shot him with the McGuire ballistics. He was. Oh. Yeah, there's the entry. Entry's right there. So he was quartering kind of towards me. He was coming down a trail, and man, he was coming down a trail, quartering towards me, and I caught a glimpse of his movement, and I kind of pulled my gun up, had my scope set on 2.5 power, so I zoomed it up just a little bit, maybe about 4 power, and he come walking that trail and then stopped, and he kind of looked around for a split second, and boy, that was the last mistake he ever made. Busted him. I'm talking about, you couldn't ask for a better shot right there on that shoulder with him quartering to me. And it was the McGuire ballistics, copper rose. That's the non-hollow point hunting bullet that they have. Just, I'm telling you, guys, you gotta go check them out. Them things don't disappoint, son. All right, well, I gotta go get all my stuff. I gotta head back to the truck. My brother's gonna keep hunting because it's only 7:57. I shot about 7:30. 7:57 right now, so he's gonna keep hunting for a little bit. So I gotta get all my stuff, go pack everything up, walk it back to the truck, and I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna gut him, start dragging. Man, what a day. God is so good. All day, every day, son. All right. Y'all, stay tuned, but man, how awesome is that? How awesome is that, son? Public land, getting it done with my brother. It don't get much better than that, guys. All right, I gotta go get all my stuff, so y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, so made it back to the truck. Thankfully, my brother has a deer cart in the bed of his truck. You just gotta put it together. And so did that, was able to go in, throw him on the cart, drag him out. I thought about gutting him where he was at, but once I realized he had that deer cart, I was just gonna pull him back out here where we park and gutted him out here. So he was quartering towards me. And so if you can imagine, you know, he's quartering towards me. This is the entrance, right? Nice little 277 diameter hole right there on that front shoulder. And the exit, let's see if I can flip him over. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. There we go. It's kind of actually perfect. So he was quartering towards me. So if you can imagine, basically he's walking down the trail towards me like this. I shoot, you guys saw the entrance right there on that front shoulder, and then bullet passes through, exits right here, and absolutely destroyed the top of the heart, and just, I mean, mangled everything inside. So again, guys, I can't sing their praises enough on the McGuire ballistics. Their copper rose, which I've used their copper rose, the non-hollow point hunting bullets. I've used those now to kill a hog and kill this buck. And of course I've used their hollow point version. You guys have seen that. That's killed oh, let's see, that's killed a couple of bucks now. So a couple of bucks and a hog. So yeah, I mean, I'm telling you guys, if y'all ain't getting something loading them up, then you're doing yourself a disservice. So we about to load this guy up, take him back to my brother's house. I'll jump in my vehicle and we're heading to Weaver's. Summer sausage time. So yeah, I mean, probably just gonna leave it at that, short and sweet. I didn't film my setup or anything like that once I got in there. I was on the ground and I didn't really want to, once it got daylight, I didn't really want to try to, you know, film anything in terms of where I was at and trying to talk and all that, and I was trying to keep my movement to a minimum, just because he had been saying, you know, those bucks were coming through, and so I just didn't want to risk any chance of spooking them or them seeing me. So all right, successful hunt, man. This season, it's getting cranked up, and I tell you what, we are having a show enough season, man. We are blessed beyond measure, I'll tell you right now. So my daughter killing her first deer ever, which happened to be a 5-point. Come out here, Bankhead, get this 6-point. Man, what a good year so far. So all right, guys, that's where we're gonna leave it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll probably roll in some pictures as well. Oh, awesome stuff. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. We'll catch you next time. Y'all have a good one.